So, somebody sent me a challenge to say, hey, do you know a map mapping tool that makes it easy for me to run this old D&D thing, but I don't want to use Dungeon Alchemist because it takes too long, he said. So, the map he's looking for is something like this. So I've saved it, and I'm trying, without actually having really considered it, how I'm going to do this, just throwing it at Dungeon Alchemist, because Dungeon Alchemist is cool. So, let's see. New map. I think we'd probably need about 32 by 32, I reckon. Now, I'm going to do a digital map. 32, the interface is a bit small, apologies, but this is 4K right now. We're going to do a cave. No water, no nothing. Basement cave, yeah, that's obvious, no weather. Torches, we'll probably have torches somewhere. So, solid rock, create. So, we now have a pretty big map with nothing. Now what should happen, I've never tried this before, is that you can actually reload it. I just wonder how to do it. This is a completely fresh trace over. Map elements. So I want to trace over, actually right. Trace over. Can I create a new? That's the question. So let's trace over. It opens it up. I go to home folder. I just saved it somewhere. Image. There we go, we've got the overlay. Now I need to stretch it so it fills the picture. Hopefully this is gonna fit, otherwise, because I just counted, it didn't count the white stuff. So just the blue should fill out everything. Yeah, just about, I think. Let's call that about right. So is that it? Trace overlay. What else can I do? I think that's it. So I now go to. Yeah, just about. The size is not quite right. So the trace overlay is too big. Let's try and resize it. Let's try it like this. And then let's have a look at. More or less. Still too big. Still too big. Okay. Adjust it. Now I haven't kept the time running. Maybe I should have. So, but the recording will tell me how long it was. Better, but still too large. Oh, how does that happen? I counted the things. Small again. Ah, it's because I was looking for the wrong size. So I was actually looking at the outside edge rather than the inside edge. So that should be about right. Yeah, that'll do. So, I'm just going to do a dungeon. I'm just going to do... So I guess okay, I'm just going to the dungeon. Nothing else. So, first room. Now there are some secret doorways here. Whatever those currently. So it doesn't have to be 100%, right? Let's see, that's one. Carry this room on. Carry that room over there. Carry that room over here. And over here. And over here. And over here. And right the way up. This is all one corridor. This is typical D&D. Nobody thought about draft excluders. So of course this is only one ride. And it's 3 meters, 10 by 10 feet. But it's a proof of concept, nothing else. So like of course, if I can go to the overlay, let's see whether I can actually adjust the opacity of the overlay. That would be useful, wouldn't it? Trace overlay. If I click on it, opacity. Is that it? Yes. Alright. That's better. Now I can actually see what I'm doing. What I should be doing, actually, because I used it as... this is actually, I should carve a map. So, let's go back to this. I'm not making this very good, am I? So, terrain. I want to raise, and I want to carve a cave area, and I want to carve brush style about there. Okay. So I'm just going to go straight through here. This is just one way of doing the carve. Of course, I could have done it with an empty map and build rooms. Might try that as well. So, and I have no idea where this map is from. So probably here. Where else does this go? Excuse me. You need to be careful not to break the wall, which I just did. So this might not be the best way for fiddling work like this. It might be better to build rooms. Chasm, I think. That looks like a chasm. Can't get any smaller with my map. So let's just have a look at the base. Switch it off. I guess I can take the opacity a little bit up. So that's the start. Go back to the rooms. So that's one way of doing it. Let's try that again. So file new. New map. 30 by 32. Dark parchment. Create. So this time, just got the grid. Overlays. Load it in. Save it again. See where that fits the grid. Not there, I reckon. More or less. It doesn't quite actually fit the squares. So do I need to make it bigger? Bigger still. That's pretty sweet. But it's not enough. Lagging. I have a feeling that this map is not actually from scratch. So let's just call it that. Because now the underlaying grid is too far. Fiddle diddle. That's probably as good as I can make it. Right, now I'm just going to build corridors. So, build it as rooms. I'm going to make the opacity a bit lower again. And build corridors. So, crypt. Abandoned ruins, doesn't matter. Why can't I do dungeons now? Abandoned crypt corridor dungeon. So, dungeon cell, dungeon hall, dungeon great hall, dungeon chamber. Where's hallway? So, this is a hallway. So it goes on here. Goes on here. Goes on here. And here. It's a little bit annoying here, I have to say. Because there's no wall between these now. So, but let's just create it initially, then we can still make other rooms around it. So, corridor first. So it goes up there. For some reason, such a long corridor. There seems to be some sort of secret passage behind here. And down here, gotta love these old maps. Because otherwise, what are you going to do with them? So that goes there. There. I'm just going to keep that room as it is for now. There's a little corridor I can do while I'm at it. These are going to be fiddly. Yeah, you may not be able to replicate them as half sizes, half grid sizes. This is a corridor. Right, let's start like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Now I have no idea what these rooms are, so I'm just going to make empty rooms and dungeons, playholes, just random. So there's going to be one there. And it's quite possible that I messed this up slightly because there wasn't supposed to be 7. Right. Corridor I will have to do after. Outside the wall. Is that it? I think that's as much as I can do. Oh, that's right. Oh. Maybe I should have. Okay, so then I've got a couple of fiddly rooms here, which I'll have to do separately. There's a corridor there. And you may have to place some doors now. But how long did that take now? I mean, 2 attempts took 12 minutes so far. So this has not taken. Here's another corridor. Forgot. There's another corridor. So, nice thing is this will actually be on Foundry already. So if I now take token, let's take my guard, and I'm going to drop him in here. Because it's too tight now. So you may have to times 2 all of that. So, am I half underwater? Oh, it's the thing. Yeah, it's a bit tight, isn't it? But it works. Have you found a map? You would have just to make sure that the squares are big enough for people to fit through. But I've got a dungeon. So, if I take pure fiddling time, I mean without actually having to think about everything, the outline of the dungeon took about 5 minutes. And the rest of it, slightly longer maybe. So, get out of this view. I even get a few decorations automatically done. Of course I can change. Oh, I forgot a corridor here. Oh dear. Oh no. I have to do everything again. No. Oh wait. So, there we go. And of course you can actually say, I don't want any furniture on this, so all these pillars would go if you wanted just plain rooms. So, what do you think? Dear Martin, so much for your carrots, eh? You say you don't get any carrots, but you might get a dungeon. I think, from what you described you wanted to do, this is a pretty sweet tool for it. Yeah, if I now wanted to export this into Foundry, of course, let's actually try that as well. Export. What was it called? B4 level 4? Foundry export, 40 by 40 normal borders. I'll include the lights. Why not? I'll include the lights. Foundry export as image, JPEG. Yeah, let's use JPEG. I don't need a video. You can have it flat, limited perspective, if you prefer. And color. Export. Do I want the grid on it? No, I don't want the grid. I want to place the grid myself. So we're going to call this Martin's map. Can't save here. Ooh, well, I need to open my map folder. Nothing's map. So, done. Now I need to call up Foundry. Foundry VTT. So it comes up. Dragon Bane for a moment. If you're wondering about the background music, that's the original soundtrack for Dark Symmetry, which is part of the Lost Law of Aethera or something like that. Kickstarter just came out. Lovely music. So, create a scene. Map. Save changes, go here, import data. The import data is the JSON. Import, configure it, and pick the graphics. Should be in the same location. Oh, okay. Hopefully it has exported, otherwise it's going to be interesting. So RPG, maps, Martin's map, there it is. Select file. Background, some changes, close that, close that, close that, don't need all this yet. Activate. There we go. And get my walls, you can see the walls are done, the doors are done. And I'm ready to play. Of course I might have to play some monsters, etc., but the outline is there. So, what do you think? Worth a coffee? Buy me a pint? Hey? Your turn now, mate. Your turn now. Hope you enjoyed this and hope it's going to be useful to you to get your players playing those old D&D adventures looking pretty. Speak to you soon.